Part 3, boys, because he was saying that even though the videos was of the conversation he's having, he says, and I will show you as well. I don't know, actually maybe I won't. I don't really care, honestly. But Vagnik says in another chat that his videos did not show the debate, when literally it's the conversation. It shows the entire conversation. If it doesn't show the debate, then you're retarded. Alright. So just read this. Just read all of this. Read this. If you need to pause. If this really doesn't, I mean, just look at it. Just look at it. I mean, yeah, I mean, this doesn't show it at all. This doesn't show, the argument we were having at all, even though it fucking shows the entire argument we had from start to finish. And then I removed him from the group because he was being a fucking retard, and I'd had enough of arguing with him. Still, though, I mean, it makes content. It makes content, and then he's all like, you called me the N-word in the video. Oh, you called me the fucking N-word twice as much as I called it to you, and you did it in messages. Literally, we can see that. We can literally see it. We can literally see it. You're just being a fucking hypocrite, Vagnik, okay? We can fucking... The people have eyes, alright? You're not gonna pull a Hillary Clinton where, she could just say whatever and liberals will believe whatever she says. This is the fucking internet part where the smart people live, okay? My subscribers, for the most part, aren't liberal, which means they aren't retards. So, they can literally... They can read, okay? They can see the shit that you're saying. They can see the shit that is being said. Okay, they're not dumb. You can't just say something to them and expect them to believe it. Because, like me, they don't believe something unless they've, seen it. They don't believe something just because some fucking retard says it. Which is good. And here's the part here. He says he knows more. He's never been to Canada. And he says he's talked to many Canadians. I've lived here. Now, some would say, okay, you've lived here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you know things about Canada. Well, I've been educated by the Canadian school system, okay? They teach Canadian history, they teach Canadian social studies, they teach all this stuff. A great deal of it is about Canada. So you see, I would definitely know more than someone who has just talked to some Canadians here and there and uses the internet, okay, because this is part of my education. I was tested on this stuff, and I did very well in the tests, because I had to, right? I had to get a passing grade. Literally, for me to have been this point, literally for me to have been in this point in my education, I would have had to have known this stuff. And I would have had to have known it far better than you, who has grown up in the American education system, which has been proven time and time again to be not nearly as good as the Canadian system. And you know what the difference is? It's not Canadian. The American system doesn't teach you jack fuck about Canada. Okay, so he didn't learn it in the school. He browsed through the internet, heard this and that. He thinks we're in a monarchy, which actually we're in a social democracy. A social democracy. You know what that means? Well, I don't know, but the Crown says social democracy. We haven't lived in a monarchy in a long fucking time. You know why? You know why? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, because the Queen does not rule us. There is not a queen that we can rule. And then he gives this here as well. This is the one thing. He pulls out a population chart to try to say America is more multicultural. It has more culture than than Canada. The chart is from fucking 2006. So it's not only is it wrong, it's out of date. And it doesn't even provide the proof. It doesn't provide, it just says that something is the case. That's all it does. It says that something is the case. He doesn't even tell me where he found the chart. He could have made the chart for all I fucking know. The white population in America dropped by 1% today. I don't even fucking care. And I'm sorry, are you saying that whites aren't multicultural? Are you saying that white people don't have their own culture? Is that what that's pretty fucking racist, bro. That's pretty racist. You're starting to sound like a libtard to me. Yeah, and then you can see right here, I've kicked him out of the group for being a fucking cuck retard. So if you guys are happy with this, leave a like and go tell Vagnik he's a fucking retard. I've had it. Peace.